He goes, you know what I've never told you? And I was like, no, what? And I was really hoping he was gonna say, you know, there's a treasure buried in the backyard. It's for you. I go, what have you never told me? And he goes, I like a full bush on a lady. And I was like, what? What? He goes, your mother keeps trimming hers. I go, hey, what the fuck, man? I go, why are you telling me this? And he goes, who am I supposed to tell? I go, the Lord, you're about to meet him. And that was it. And then he said the N-word and then he died. It was really sad. I wish my dad was still here, you know? He died a few months ago, and I understand it's part of life, you know, it happens to everybody. And, you know, I'd never visited somebody sick in the hospital. That was a new experience for me. And it's strange, if you've never done it, you get to the hospital, and then somebody that works there goes, are you here to see? And you go, yeah. And they go, yeah, they're gonna die soon. And you're like, I thought so too, that's why I came. And then they go, you can go in there and watch that now. And you're like, thanks. Personally, I feel like watching somebody die that you're not trying to kill is weird, you know? Like, it's different if you have somebody, you know, and you're like, and they go, I'm dying. You're like, I know, I want you dead. That's why I'm doing this. That probably feels good. I don't know. I'm assuming it's a euphoric feeling that you chase forever and ever. But ask Garth Brooks, he'll tell you all about it. So. Come on. Where are the bodies, G? Please. Connect the dots. Now, I will tell you this. I did have a great conversation with my father, and I hope if you're ever in that situation, you get it too. We had this great talk, and then he just drops this on me. He goes, you know what I've never told you? And I was like, no, what? And I was really hoping he was gonna say, you know, there's a treasure buried in the backyard. It's for you. I go, what have you never told me? And he goes, I like a full bush on a lady. And I was like, what? What? He goes, your mother keeps trimming hers. I go, hey, what the fuck, man? I go, why are you telling me this? And he goes, who am I supposed to tell? I go, the Lord, you're about to meet him. And that was it. And then he said the N-word and then he died. It was really sad. It was his last wish, all right? Yeah, Make-A-Wish was pissed. They were like, we don't do that. And I was like, well, maybe you should. I mean, if it was between saying that or meeting Tom Brady, I'd be like, fuck Tom Brady, I want to say it. What really sucks about losing a parent is when you have kids, because you want your parents to hang out with your kids, you know? Like I have two boys, they're 6 and 3, and they are boys, like real he-hims, if you know what I'm saying. Don't worry, we asked them, all right? And they were like, definitely. And we're like, oh, it's up to you. Now, luckily, I have a cousin that lives near me, and he has 2 girls, the same age, 6 and 3. So I get this wildly different experience, up close and in person, all the time. And these girls come over to my house. My God, what did I do wrong where I didn't get girls? These girls, they show up and they're like, hello, Uncle Tommy. I go, hello to you. And they go, where should we sit? I go, try one of the chairs. And they go, we would like to color. I go, please. And then they sit down and they fucking color. An hour later, I can go into that room and they're like, I go, that's nice. Where are my boys? Are they in the house? Are they on the house? Are they oh, they're on the street. Fantastic. I go out there, I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing? And they're like, we broke all the crayons and we put them in the mailbox. I'm like, oh. Thank you. Thanks for doing that. My 6-year-old, he goes, what would you do if a bad guy took your stuff? I would ask him to give it back. I don't know. He goes, I would get a sword. I would cut him into pieces. And I put the pieces in the mailbox. I'm like, what are you doing with the mailbox, Dahmer? He goes, you know Grandpa liked a full bush? I go, hey. Did he call you? How do you know that? My kids call me Tom. So unnerving. Every day, the older one's like, how you doing, Tom? I go, hey, I'm not your fucking stepdad, all right? I wish I was. It'd be a lot easier, but I'm not. I go, call me Dad. He goes, I like Tom. I'm like, all right. What is up with your voice? Do you smoke cigarettes? Why do you talk like that? The kid sounds like he fixes Harleys all day, but he's really just obsessed with the decades-old video game Pac Man, and he has Pac Man questions, morning, noon, and night. He woke me up at 3 in the morning. Let's be clear, he doesn't know how to wake somebody up, all right? He stood an inch from my face. The most menacing way somebody can wake you up. He just goes, hey, Tom. I was like, holy shit. What? He's like, what would happen if Pac-Man needed a house? I'm like, what? He thinks I didn't understand the question. So he slows it down for me. He goes, what would happen if I go, he'd call a realtor. I'm having a heart attack, all right? Pac-Man would get a loan and buy a house. He's like, okay, I'm going to bed. I'm like, all right, I'll be up for 3 days, thanks. At the same time, I have a monitor on the nightstand for the little guy, right? This dude stands up in bed, and he goes, what was that? So now I drag my ass into his room. He's standing there with his 3-year-old gut out. You know how they're all like... I'm like, what do you own, a Chevron? Why do you stand like that, dude? I go, what? He goes, what was that? I go, what was what? He goes, that. I go, what's that? He goes, what was that? I go, I don't know what the fuck you're asking. He goes, was that a choo-choo? I said, what? He goes, was it a choo-choo? He said it like, are you stupid enough to turn our trains on without the conductor at the helm? I go, no. He goes, so what was it? I go, I don't know. I said, maybe it was a choo-choo. And he goes, yeah, don't do that. And I was like, oh. All right, Al-Qaeda boss, go back in your cave. He's one of those kids that only laughs at real anger. I don't know if you've ever met one of those peaches, but... See, most 2- and 3-year-olds, they laugh at manufactured anger, performative anger. You can go up to a kid that age and just go, rawr, and they're like, and this kid's like, mm-mm. I want to see your blood pressure spike, man. The hardest I've ever seen him laugh, it's not even close. It's when he flushed my car keys down the toilet. It was my fault, I guess. I didn't hang them up. I put them on the coffee table that I also bought, and I was laying on the couch, you know, it was a long day. I see his little ass come in the room, see the keys, and he's like, and I go, no, don't. And he picks them up, and he goes, chase me. Down the hall.